Hello, friends of the A Link to the Past randomizer. Welcome to the quarterfinal match between Chisame and xWalther4. It's game 2. And luckily, I'm not alone today. I am joined by my co-commentator, Seto. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Excited for this matchup, to be honest.
Yeah, before we get into the game, I just want to make a big shout out to Norinato for tracking and Dresco, who's currently a little bit sick, so show him some love in the chat, guys. Hope he's getting well soon.
Definitely. So we have hard mode today. I believe it's just random sword and Ganon, correct?
You forgot the most important thing. I guess it is Animizer.
Oh yes, the Animizer.
So yeah, we're gonna get things. What are you hoping for?
Oh, look at that purple. Definitely Animizer.
So I just want to mention, I want to see as many Lionels as possible, specifically in the chicken hut, which will, I don't know, contain our ice rod or what?
Lionels. I'm waiting for spike rollers in the most obscure places.
Yeah, for example, in Turtle Rock, right before Laser Bridge, where that Helmasaur
Or something just as evil, like putting chain chomps in the room where you have to use Samaria to get around back of the Turtle Rock.
Yikes.
It's happened to me. So we should be starting here in just a moment.
This is, by the way, Walter's pick. I think Chisame had first pick and won it, so we're currently 1-0. I'm always a fan of Game 3, and that's why I'm a little bit on Walter's side, but, you know, Chisame's a great player, and let's get...
Hey, it's fair. I'm on Walter's side just for the Game 3 as well. And we are off. Walter choosing to start up in the Sanctuary just gets the burrito for escape, and Chisame is doing the typical Uncle Secret Passage play.
So does this overworld layout with the purple ground tell us that purple chest is gonna have...
Yeah, it'll have something important. I'm enjoying this palette, though. Nice, cool colors.
And the tier 1 triple are the blue rupees.
And what's our uncle have today? Whole bunch of love.
Yeah, but we got a sword
out of the chest and dies.
We got a sword at the mushroom spot. Good to have an Animizer for sure.
And Secret Passage and Uncle just turning up dry. Chisame is out.
Same with Walter. He got his 50 rupees out of the thieves in Lost Woods, and is now taking his way to the bombs, I think. Want to find some bombs right. He could have taken that fish, actually, and bring back to Kakariko instead of farming.
Meanwhile, Chisame is heading back into the forest.
Oh, I see it the first time. It was Walter.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it feels like a forest assured seed. You want to call it like this?
Fair. What do we have in the race game? Just a shield. No reason to waste the bomb for that.
So since this is hard mode, we're max gonna see the fire shield.
Yes. Hey, that was Brian in the library.
I mean, it's not too good in hard mode, but I guess for some rooms it's not too...
Yeah, Volcano Burnout will still give you spike and vulnerability, but that's it. It will not protect you from enemies. Oh, and that was a really quick map check. Looks like we have Penda Eastern and Red Crystal Desert. Chisame is first to hit Blind's head up. We'll see what's in here. 5 chests.
Ooh, that thief and the chicken cup.
Ooh, that's a mirror.
You want to see that?
Oh yes, either super early or not at all / super late.
And a master sword.
Is that another sword?
Yeah, it was.
Nice. Once again, hard mode. They'll get a tempered sword, but that's all they'll get as far as weaponry.
At least if we find tempered, but we got him. Oh my god. So that's a lamp. I mean, we have a master sword and a lamp. Yes, it is V30, but that kind of points us to something.
Oh, hook shot. We're literally just a cape away from logically being able to do Aggie and get full Dark World access. And that Moon Pearl, obviously.
And our silvers at the bottle vendor, those will only come into play at Ganon, but it's good to have them already, even if you know, just end up having Master Sword. Having the silvers right there is a good.
Definitely.
Alright, everybody is stepping in each other's footsteps so far.
Yep, Chisame choosing to pick up some more bombs before he leaves town. Very good play.
Ooh, that Lionel. Oh, that Lionel.
That's what you wanted, right? Lionel's everywhere.
I love it. Yeah, for sure. I love it. I love Lionel's.
Shore play.
Yeah. I mean, it's the item dense, most item dense locations right there.
Bless you. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Piece of heart. That's trash.
Mini Molorm Cave. I want to see what you have for us. Specifically, which. Well, that's fair.
We got a book.
Alright, that's potentially complete desert access, depending on.
Well, you can get all the items potentially. Can't complete it without a glove.
That's true.
But that is also 2 more items potentially they can add to their list of what they can get and not get. And that Moon Pearl means we're just a cape short of Aggie now.
At least from logic perspective. But with all those things, we can enter Village of Outcast. No, wait, we cannot. We still need either the flippers, the gloves, or the hammer to actually get.
Yes, they get to the hookshot spot. You need either hammer or glove. Which I imagine they'll find a glove here shortly.
What?
That was vanilla.
This? Alright, is this even randomized?
Ice Rod and Ice Rod Cave. Who would have ever known?
That implies me that we will not see any Trine.
Yes, distinct possibility. I wouldn't be surprised. And Walter, I believe, is heading towards Sahasral's area. Or he's gonna do escape. Never mind.
I mean, he's got the he knows there are a lot of items. Only the small key is blocking him right there, and he wasn't even at Uncle, so it makes total sense for him to go. All right, Kisame's getting his ice rock.
All right, Walter did not save and quit. Looks like we're at least doing the bottom of escape. We'll see if he goes ahead and just does Aggie while he's here. He's got a few checks he can still make out in the overworld, but you gotta think, you know, if it's gonna lead to Aggie anyway, might as well just knock it out.
Well, that's maybe the potential for Kisame. He's got the mirror. You want to make sure, well, he wants to make sure that he's going escape last, so he can mirror, look in the item at the sewers if it's not the small key, and if it's nothing there, he can go Aga once again, or Aga 1.
So nothing of value in Saha's closet. Looks like we're gonna be off to Eastern Palace, and after that, there's only a Gina and Desert.
So far, the desert areas has pretty nice enemies all around. Except that Lionel, oh my god.
That's 2 Lionels in the Eastern Complex. So we're at a Lionel count of 3 today. I'm definitely keeping track. I might mention, brace yourselves, the back of escape always, well, not always, but typically turns into a nightmare in Enemizer.
Yeah, that's
not back of escape, back of Eastern.
Yeah, and we have the small key in the sewers, as if I remember correct. Oh no, never mind. It could be in the back of escape. We didn't. But speaking of the sewers, you really want to have the lamp for that. It's always a good thing to see that, because dark rooms in Enemizer can be pretty tough. And there's Ether in Eastern.
Oh man.
Oof. Luckily, this is not expert mode. You couldn't stun them at all.
No, but that was sure friendly, wasn't it? Oh, hammer time!
Alright, so this would give us access to a lot of things if it is Aga. But there's like Love and Eastern, 2 unique items in Eastern. Who would...
Well, glad we didn't go ahead and gamble Aggie. I still think that was his intention until he found that hammer.
I wonder if Kisame is gonna go to the boss if it is an item. We can't kill too many bosses, but we are not bow locked in enemy. Walter getting his junk out of the back of Sahasra. So I wonder if Walter's gonna nope out if he's getting his.
Yeah, once he finds that glove, I don't see him going much further, especially since he'll know that the big chest is locked by the big key that's vanilla.
And it's just a single rupee.
Yes. So
Alright, Walter, you'll fight versus the lion. Nice. Outmaneuvering him.
Right. Very friendly Lionel there. And Chisame is going to choose Back of Escape. Probably going to hit Dark World right after this. Surprised he didn't just go ahead and route this in with a Graveyard Ledge.
He is still missing the hammer.
Oh, that's right.
Gotta get the key right here, and then he's probably gonna back to the chest. And he's got a bottle, so Sicket is on the table.
Yep, there's our first bottle.
Torb is coming again. Ooh, that Wallmaster, and oh no, Kisama taking a death. Luckily, he's not too far away from the spot, so, but that Wallmaster, oh my god.
All right, we're coming up on the super chest here in just a moment. At least we know it's an item.
It is the hammer. We know that from War.
Yeah.
But that is Dark World access for both our runners pretty much at the same time. But Walter's gonna go and look for the third item in here. Oh, no. Never mind.
I didn't think he would, then he kept going, so I was like, am I wrong? And then he noped anyway. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of matchups. They're both going to be heading for the Hype Cave area, it looks like.
Makes sense. You can use that mirror for K45, and then when you did the shovel game, you simply... Ooh, what was that in the bush? Was it the bird?
Possibly. You can get some weird things. Also, green pendant Skull Woods and regular pendant Turtle Rock.
Of course Turtle Rock had to be a pendant. We got the Ice Rod. I mean, it's Animizer, so Trinex could be anywhere, but it's always...
Fair. We also have Red Crystal Thieves Town.
You gotta wonder. You got potentially full access to Desert and to Thieves Town.
Bombos and Hype Cave, but nothing else.
That's just a, let's say, 2 out of 10 for now. We don't know if Bombos is ever required.
I'd really like to see them have to take that Bombos into a Ice Palace at this point, though.
So we might have a troll item with the Fire Rod.
Yeah, it seems to come up a lot more often in version 30. Fire Rod be missing.
Bush Crab was this time a penguin.
Chisame choosing to pick up some of those hearts and just leave the bloopy. Fair choice.
So after 17 minutes, we have Chisame not checking front of his cape yet, and Walter didn't check the last item in Eastern. That's all the difference.
A lot of digs today.
All 30 digs, I think. Is it? It looks like.
It looked like it was 29 or 30. Walter, give me a chance to recount.
Oh, Walter not opting to go to the back. To mirror and go through.
Oh!
Wow.
Sick kid with the D!
That's definitely required, even an animizer, because we have a crystal and pod, and you still need the bow for stat.
It's also a fairly decent weapon, too.
Also checking the back of escape, getting his bow access, you could say. He doesn't know it, of course, but it's gonna be soon. And we get a pet check for Chisame, so get your hype.
Thank you, Chisame. Pet hype.
Look at be, I don't know, something trolly like a mushroom. Alright, never mind.
It's dead.
So we're not gonna see Armos today. At least in Eastern, the boss. Is Walter gonna check Lumberjack, or is he gonna go up the mountain? He's gonna go up the mountain.
See, I'm a big fan of the mountain play. We can get the East Death Mountain as well, so that's an additional 8 items. We can get into Hera. We can clear Hera.
And we can go to your favorite a cave.
Paradox.
Alright, how much of 10 points is Paradox gonna be today?
I'm gonna give it a solid 7. Meanwhile, we got us a Swagnet.
I wonder what the old man was looking in the cave with a bug net.
There's no telling.
Well, and we have at least one item fire locked in Skullwood.
At least one. Meanwhile, Walter is heading into the bottom/top area of Paradox. And we got a flute already.
Alright, that is already the 7 out of 10 for sure.
Whoops.
Right,
Could have just used sword beams.
I didn't catch what was in the sea house. I wanted to check, but I was a little too late.
And I did not either. Nothing in the top of Paradox, but that flute made it worth it, so. Natto confirming 20 rupees in C-shaped house. And that's sort of French vanilla. Blue boomerang in the brewery chest. If you do not pick up the boomerang, that will be the red boomerang, actually.
In this house? Really?
Yes, in that house. It's only if you did not pick up any boomerang in escape. Otherwise, it's the vanilla 300 rupees.
So if you don't pick up the blue boomerang, what will be in that chest?
Right, so dipping straight in. Oh, that's 4 Lionels. A great place for a Lionel, too.
Mitts in the spiral cave. That's convenient.
That is the dream. Titan's Mitts opens up the rest of Death Mountain.
I wonder if Walter, if he's finding the Cane of Sumaria and Turtle Rock is not Quake Lock. You don't want to go into Turtle Rock for sure. I understand that, but you could get a lot of checks there even without the fire rod if the key layout is correct.
Yeah, if the keys lay out just right, you can get all the way to Laser Bridge. And he misses the hookshot clip, but it's just a couple extra seconds to walk around, so.
Chisame, meanwhile, found blue mail in Thieves Town. That's all we're gonna see today because red mail is banned in Harbor. And that roller is amazing. And a chain chop.
Yes, such a nice, friendly Thieves Town. Being an Enemizer, we can actually just pop our head in there, and we've got Artemis Knights with a bow in hand, too. Yes, no reason to blow a hole in the floor, and this makes it just so simple to just go back and kill the boss.
I think this is kind of a vanilla fight, right? Even with the room and stuff.
Kind of story, yeah.
So we had 5 rupees in the first chest, and Hookshot gave another 5 rupees. The boots!
Oh, what are those?
Yeah, and that
and Lionel number 5.
Using the hammer, maybe?
Yeah, hammer will hurt him. I don't think you can knock him off, though.
Oh, double spin hits. That's awesome to have.
Well, that worked.
So this is a big point for Walter right now because Chisame will probably soon go up the mountain, but having the boots already, even for things like Thieves Town, you really want to have the boots.
Correct, and he might actually put that trip up the mountain off looking for Titansmiths too. You never know. At least put it off for a little bit.
I mean, he's gonna get out of check soon, and he's still got Paradox Cave, so I assume he's gonna go there rather.
Yep. Meanwhile, here we go with Tower of Hera. We're gonna have 2 hint tiles in here, 2 items.
And I think some bombs and a map are on western side swamp, if I read that correctly. At least the bombs.
Well, we have a big key in the first area of Hera, so no guaranteed coffee break. We'll have to wait and see if we get it at all. And bombs means that's our first item, too.
Could be really friendly Hera. Meanwhile, in Thieves Town, finding 300 rupees is... yeah, I think that's fair.
Yes, for once an item location that makes geological sense.
And there's the second item in Hera, so no big chest, no basement.
Super friendly Tower of Hera. Now we just gotta kill whatever this boss is. And we've got... Vanilla Trolldorm.
Meanwhile, I just want to say, Chisame picked up the Cane of Sumaria at the Zelda chest of Zelda, but he's noping out. He's not gonna do the... Oh, never mind, he did. He did it first.
Yeah, he finished the boss.
Yeah, he did it first and then came back, and so that was a good play. You like to skip the back part of Thieves Town and Enemizer. It becomes like a left side swamp. But having that cane there, it's absolutely required to go there.
Well, that was nice, short and quick for Choldorm. Chisame's doing that graveyard ledge now.
And we got a
the
shovel.
Cave for Walter?
No, he saw the shovel on Spectacle Rock, and I'm certain he's gonna go for that.
Oh, yeah.
Just 10 arrows in the graveyard ledge.
That's fair. Walter jumping off, gonna check the hint and Spectacle Rock.
So Walter is not having the Cane of Burner yet, but since we know its boots locked, it's technically in logic to go for Spike Cave if you have the Cane, of course. But that's out of the way. Getting our King's Tomb checked now.
There's our cape. That's another vanilla item, isn't it?
Yeah, and actually, Chisame checked Bumper Cape. I think it was nothing.
So it's pretty much useless. It'll burn magic at double speed too, being hard mode. So pretty much useless.
Well, I mean, we still got Spike Cave on the table, and also you still can grab the wall with the cape and save some magic. So Tile Room or things like that can be still.
Yep.
Cape can be useful.
Another hard container of Bonk Rocks.
We're 30 minutes in, and we almost can talk about go mode items, because combining these runners items, we're just missing flippers and potentially the Fire Rod or Quake. And no Aga 1 today, we have just a piece of heart.
Nope. Wizard gets to live until we face him in the Dark World.
To answer a question at chat, the pattern in Enemizer is always random as well. You can get anything right there. And this time we got a purple.
Here comes the duck. I imagine this will be the Misery Mire trip real quick. Take a look at some medallion requirements.
I think so, and he's probably gonna enter desert and finish that, get his red crystal, and probably gonna go Thief Stones.
Yep. Now, Turtle Rock was a pendant, but I'm still surprised he didn't at least check the medallion, just in case.
And there's his bow.
Probably really happy with that bow right now.
Yeah, I mean, we could be in go mode if we find the flippers for Swamp Palace. Oh, and thanks Nori for remembering us. Turtle Rock is actually Quake.
I missed it. I apologize. Thank you, Zelga and Nato.
Also Quake for Misery Mire. Oh no.
Well, 2 useless medallions in our pocket then.
Well, maybe one useless, because we have bombos for Ice Palace.
Hey, there's flips.
Alright, we're in potential Quake mode.
Quake and Fire Rod, that's all we need.
Well, Fire Rod actually, maybe not.
Skullwoods. No, that's a green pendant.
Yeah, we're...
So yeah, maybe not.
I mean, if we have progression in one of the dungeons like Turtle Rock and Skullwoods, yeah. But that would only be Quake.
Oh, we also have Rat Side GT that we could need that Fire Rod for.
Ooh, look at this desert. Oh no.
Man! And a Wall Master to top it off.
Chisame, meanwhile, it makes sense for him to go for Hera now. Unfortunately, he's gonna miss the Titansmith just for now, and with those Titans his boot, but that's not going to be a big issue.
Oh no, definitely not. It's a check that he will be back for. Chisame picking up that shovel.
So when Chisame gets all his things right, I assume he's gonna look into the Mire area, get his flippers. Where is he gonna check first besides desert, probably? I mean, you got Pod, you got so much things open. You even got Swamp Palace completely open to you.
I was gonna say I would either go Swamp or Pod. Probably Swamp.
I mean, you technically could just say, alright, Pyramid Fairies and Logic, I can gamble on that too.
Either way, I would be focused on bosses, though, to be honest. Dungeons, crystal dungeons, because they're things that I have to do anyway, and if the fire rod's in there, there's so much time saved.
I mean, just to remember, we're in a miser, so there's a chance we still need the fire rod for any Trinexes. So
correct.
Yeah. This seed was really fast from the get-go.
Yes, it has been super quick already. I love it.
Oof. Meanwhile, Chisame with us vanilla mold on fire. Some nice movements and gets it done. Gets a second crystal.
Yep, short and sweet Trolldorm.
That is actually an annoying room in desert.
It can be if you get the wrong enemies.
Yeah. It was annoying. It wasn't hard, but annoying. Alright, which dungeon are we gonna see in here? Sorry, which boss are we gonna see in here?
Helmasaur. That's my guess.
I'm sure those runners are happy as long as it's not Trinex.
Yeah, forget a bunch of Trinex. Or we could just be super mean and give him Betty everywhere.
So there's another
vanilla Lambo?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yep, another vanilla boss. And I love the Ice Rod strat. One of my favorites.
Ooh, he's switching to the bow. Nice. One more hit.
There he goes.
Right. So Chisame picked up his... Yeah, Chisame picked up his Titansmiths. He's gonna get his boots now. As said, I assume he's gonna activate the flute and go to the Mire area, check the medallion, gets his disappointment with Quake, and you know, picks up his flippers, and I want to see where he's going then.
Yep.
Alright, Checkerboard Cave, what do you have? Is it again this needed medallion from Mire and check? It is.
It wouldn't surprise me. Hey! Oh yeah, we already seen that, Lionel. Still at 5. There's his boots for Chisame.
Oh no. Alright, he's got him in a good position.
Yep. And the Gina coming up dry as well.
Of course.
Remind me real quick, where was that red cane at again?
It was in the south chest of Thieves Town.
Ah, so he'll probably go there very, very soon.
He better does. I mean, he can go Swamp, but he's gonna choose Palace of Darkness.
That's a fair play. There's still 5 items in here. And it's something we have to do.
Not only 5 items, you still need to look for the big key in that dungeon, and it could be, again, right before the big chest, so you have to full clear it sometimes anyway. Well, Chisama's getting his cape now.
Yep, probably super excited to see that cape. It's so useful. Beautiful Kiki pool there with Walter's side.
So, for Walter's sake, I'm actually hoping to not find Quake in here, because when he does Thieves Town, I think we had 2 items in the front, and he might skip on the rest of Thieves Town, which I totally understand, but in this seed it would have been, yikes, really tough to come back from.
Oh yeah, definitely. Essence of Randomizer. Sometimes the best move in the world will just ruin you in the second seed.
I got that yesterday in the daily. The unique item requires the hookshot. That was our boots hint.
Yep, most likely those boots.
So the bush guard this time on Kisama's side was the spike. The big spike.
Nice. Ew, Bemis on conveyor.
Luckily, it was facing the left side, so he had no problem at all.
That was an interesting way to do it. Walter choosing the mirror.
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave any chests behind. It could be the big key, and you don't want to go into the bag of pot.
Well, it's almost faster to just walk from there. Use the hammer peg, Chad.
Yeah. And there's the vanilla big key. And this one should just be a small key. Oh, never mind. The bridge has the second.
Right. This is where I just go back and kill Helmasaur, though. Even if I'm going to continue looking for items, let's rule out whether or not Helmasaur has an item. It's not like you lose any time coming back in here, so...
So there's a chance that we might see something amazing this seed. I personally practiced that and I can do it, but it's always fun to... Oh, by the way, this this spike. What I was talking about is if the GT big key is on the right side fire locked, we can still technically get it, but that requires a nice bomb jump and a lot of fast movement and a clearing of the fire locked room from the top, because then you can technically make it to the 4 chests on the right side in GT. However, in Enemizer, we will see what enemies we're gonna have there. Oof, Walter. Okay.
Be careful, buddy. And a compass.
And the stunt prize today is a little bit of magic.
Oh, that feels pretty bad.
Oof. Oh no! The bomb from Hinox! Oh no! Oh no!
Man, he tried though.
Oh, that Lionel, that Hinox. Sorry, man. He, you know, outminded Walter. He basically knew he's gonna go back and come. Ah, man, that is super tough. Yeah, Palace of Darkness is amazing today. Look at this beauty. Even like, imagine this an expert. Like,
yeah, this is just one evil hammer bridge. Still gotta be careful. Makes it. All that for a bloopy too. But of course, I still think those big spikes should hurt the enemies. Just my opinion.
Should, but doesn't do. Alright, Dark Mason Pod. Yeah, he wants to have some magic. I understand that. There's the red moraine.
More importantly, I'm pretty sure we got the compass and map. So everything else in here is items.
Another bloopy. Meanwhile, also the Ice Rod strats on Chisame's side.
Love Ice Rod strats. You don't get to see it very often.
And everybody's talking about Trinex all the time. Only requires is the only one requires the Ice Rod, but you see, Lanmo is also very vulnerable.
Oh yes. Not 100% sure, but I believe it might hurt the moth too.
No, I don't think so. Actually, I didn't try it out, but I don't think so. I mean, in Enomizer, I understand trying it out, but usually you have always the fire rod for this.
Yeah, you have to just to get to him. Unless it's Enomizer and moth is in its strange area. It's just curiosity for me. I've never thought about that before.
So Chisame got his 3 crystals. Also, 2 of them are the red crystals. I wonder if he's gonna go Swamp next. I think Swamp is better than going Ice in this situation, unless you want to make a play.
Yeah, but Swamp has more items.
Yeah, but that Pyramid Fairy and also the Pyramid Ledge are 3 items as well.
Yes, and he can route in... No, wait, they already did K45. You can route in that shovel. Did they get the shovel yet?
They got it from Speckrock and nobody checked it yet. Also,
I mean, yeah,
Zora
that's what
area.
I meant. Nobody checked it.
Oh, I see what he's gonna do. He's gonna go Hobo first. Flute away, and I wonder what he's gonna do then. I mean, the Zora area could even be better. Like, take that big bomb, get those 2 items, maybe make the play from Pyramid Ledge into Catfish, Mirror, and get the 4 items in the Zora area. That would actually look like a good plan for me. And there's a Cold Stare.
Yuck. Good thing we have bombos.
Those spikes do damage Cold Stare, but you have to be careful! No!
Ah. And dead. But yes, those spikes will hurt the Cold Stare. He's gonna nope.
Yeah, I totally understand that play. I mean, you saw Cold Stare. He has to farm magic for this, and he's got a bottle, so I assume he's gonna fill that up. Look for his Gomod stuff. I mean, it could still be on the boss, but you want to have Tempered.
Oh yes, for sure. Otherwise, Cold Stare can be a very long, grueling fight. And spends a bit of money to get half of his magic bar back. There is a good tree right in the Kakariko he could bonk for full magic.
Yeah, Chisame decided to make the swamp play. I also totally understand that play. It's just the hunt for Quake and potentially the Fire Rod. Alright, Big Red Bomb is nothing today. It was just Jabation.
Well, at least we found that out now.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. So Walter still needs the Cane of Sumaria, so he's looking for 2 items. He has to go to Thiefstone and not just clear it, but go to the cells chest. And that is an awkward way to go. Oof! Chisame taking a big death. Or not a big death, but you don't want to die there, right into the entrance of Swamp. I mean, you technically don't want to die at all, but...
I mean, Swamp isn't the hardest to get back to where you were, but still, time lost is time lost. And Walter is right on his heels, by the way.
I think we just had 2 items in the front Zargetism. We had a 300 at the bombable ground on top of Blind, or rather Armor's Knights, and the Somoria at the South chest. Chisame didn't even check the big chest, so I assume he got all items out of it. Well, remembering, you can kill Hinox with 1 bomb. And we know left side swamp is nothing, we just have a campus and 1 item.
Or Dodongas, I should say. A little bit of smoke in their eyes and they're done.
Unfortunately, Chisame didn't get the big key yet.
Nope, but we can rat it in with left side if we have to check it.
No, left side was nothing, we got a hint for that.
Oh yeah, I always forget the hints like that.
So far, I would definitely give the advantage to Chisame, since Palace of Darkness has to be revisited by Walter, and the Cane of Sumaria is in a rather trolley spot for Animizer. But maybe we are lucky and the big key in Swamp is actually in itself. It's in its chest.
Easily be locked in that big chest. Or
Nope.
it could be right there.
Yeah, I feel like it's 95% in this chest. Always at the waterfall chest.
I typically see it in the flooded chest a lot. In one of the 2 flooded chests.
And I don't know if Walter got the hint for Western Side Swamp. I think it was in Thiefstone, but I'm not sure. Or was it in Pod?
Right, it was basically free.
At least I think one of our runners didn't get the hint. Alright, there's 1 more item in the big chest. And no, Kisame's not gonna know.
Walther going for hammer strats. And kills himself a troll dorm as well.
Alright, so looking at Chisame's tracker, I think he doesn't know about left side. Alright, so Swamp is completely empty and Chisame's gonna know, leaving one item behind. He doesn't know it, but we know Swamp is nothing. And also, we see Walter also skipping the big chest, so he's gonna leave one item as well, but just in the big chest. But that's a fair gamble. He's looking for 2 items. One of them could be in there, but he's got so much things to clear. Also got Thieves down, which he's probably gonna do soon. But we're getting our double shovel spot.
Yep. Holding hands and digging in the grove. Once again, I love this deep purple overworld palette. Just
again, this could be the secret hint still to the purple chest.
They have the mirror, they have the flute. We can do that purple chest pretty easy.
And I think Walter's gonna do that actually. He's right there. He could do hammer packs and all the things super fast. Meanwhile, Chisame's gonna go to pot. He's not gonna fund anything unless the boss has Quake. Or nope. Making a fool out of me.
Catfish, I think.
Alright, Pyramid Ledge and Bonk Rock. Just 5 rupees right on the Pyramid Ledge. And 3 bombs in the Bonk Rocks. But yeah, Chisame's gonna make the Zora play, I think, after this. I mean, he's right there, there's no reason not. Just a blue pea on Jeremiah the Smith. Or the frog, rather. There's the purple chest check. Yes, we're missing Quake, definitely, and potentially the Fire Rod.
Here we go.
Just $100 at Cap.
It's the big 20. I was excited though.
Yeah, me as well.
Speaking of excitement, here comes everybody's favorite fish.
Oof, was that the unique item or was it 10?
I actually missed it.
There was arrows on Zora Ledge, but I don't know if it was the single arrow, your favorite unique item, or if it was.
I thought we seen that earlier, but I'm not sure. And another big 20.
Alright, we're slowly getting out of locations. I'm not sure if we saw Chisame doing the vanilla big key chest and skull. Still have Spike Cave on the table though.
Yes. I'm almost surprised no runners tried the Dip Ice Palace yet.
I mean, to be fair, Chisame is so close to Go Mode. He just needs Quake. You really want to Go Mode. Oof.
Yeah, but if Quake is in there.
Alright, I got confirmation we have actually 3 items in the back. Because we have the map and the small key. We're getting the big key for sure, and we got, I think, blue mail and the vanilla big key chest and thief center. 3 items in the bag.
Yep, so you definitely want to go back.
And I just think Blind had the campus, I want to say. But maybe I'm wrong. Alright, Walter's got his blue hat. Yeah. Oh, 20 rupees on the Thieves Down boss. Alright, so no, just the cane.
Nato.
That actually makes it more viable for Walter to go to the backside of...
What are you doing? Or what? Did he just completely leave the key?
Did he? I think he got it. You mean Walter?
Yeah, Walter. He literally used his key for the basement and just kept going. Did not pick up the key under the pot.
Luckily for him, it's not gonna bite him. In fact, it actually saved time. He's not gonna be able to check the big chest, but that had only campus.
But he doesn't know that.
Yeah, but he will know.
So that's a bit of a gamble.
Yeah, he will see the summary and realize, oh, I have no small key. Maybe he forgot about getting the key, but he will get his 4th item on the boss and will say, all right.
Okay. Well, irregardless.
Oof, and I think that was actually an intentional death from Chisame's side.
Yeah, probably. Quick heal.
He needs to get the big key from his vanilla spot.
Yeah, lots of vanilla going on today.
I'm a little concerned about the Landmall 2 fight, seeing a Trinex right there. And I don't know, you know, we could have a possibility to have even the fire rod on the boss and the Turtle Rock. That would be amazing. Alright, Walter now in Quake mode as well. At least Quake mode, potential fire.
Yeah, Wally. Or Walter, well, I keep confusing those two, I'm sorry. They're both W's.
Walter, I think, just remembered he does not have a small key, and he's probably sweating until he sees the boss and finishes it.
Yeah, well, if he's got to go back there for the key, might as well just go ahead and
by the
kill
way,
boss.
Pod once more giving us everything.
Yep.
I wonder what the Heineken is gonna do soon.
Pod being Pod. Walter's probably breathing real easy now. Nice, easy fight with the Artemis Knights.
Gets the quick kill. Alright, Hinox time on Chisame's side. Oh no! I knew it was coming. That Pod is delivering for us to watch. So yeah, what else do we have left besides the boss and Palace of Darkness and Spike Hit? Is there anything?
I'm still waiting on the Ice Palace trip.
Yeah, I think that's the only dungeon.
I do not remember if we... No, we got all 3 items from Eastern.
Yeah, we did. I mean, we did. Walter didn't get. He does not know. Yeah, looking for just one item is so nerve-wracking. It doesn't matter which mode you're playing. It's always this, where is it? Where should I go? I want to save this for go mode. I want to save that, whatever. But, yeah, Quake.
Yeah, especially being a medallion, it could be literally anywhere. Fortunately, there are a couple places we can rule out, such as no Turtle Rock, no Skull Woods.
Well, so you saying we saw the vanilla big key chest in Skull Woods? Because I didn't remember Chisame going there. I know he was on the front, but I don't know if he went to the vanilla big key. Also the Hinox. Ooh.
Ooh, using those iframes from that bomb to sneak through, that was smart.
Walter's gonna do his Zora checks, and I wonder where he's gonna go next. Because I think that's time again for Palace of Darkness or Ice Palace. Giving the fact that he needs to finish pot anyway, and he knows there's an item, I think he's gonna try it again. He's got potions and all things. Chisame actually has a problem because I'm not sure if he's got a potion. But for Cold Stare, we need some magic.
Yep.
Also, I don't think he knows what the stun prize is, which is actually a small pack of magic. There's one small pack.
Magic. Not enough to cast yet, but getting there.
Don't forget, Walter can also check the front of his cave if it's not here, if he really wants to go mode ice.
Yeah. I'm just excited to see Ice Palace. I have that feeling.
I mean, it looks like the correct play if it's not here. So, blue male, 3 hearts, and no magic if he's got nothing in the box. No, oh no.
Oh man,
I'm
that's
sorry
gotta
for
feel
laughing,
horrible.
but yeah, but that makes things interesting because both runners were in pot, both runners died in pot, and both runners had to nope out of the boss. I mean, Walter not really doing it, but you know, the result is the same.
Yep, and speaking of which, Walter is heading back into pot. Gonna go kill off a Cold Stare now.
Yeah, and I think we're back to even now because, I mean, yes, every runner has some checks made which the other didn't, but that's not much. Again, Chisame just did not check the front of escape. Walter didn't check the one item in Eastern, and he didn't check one item in Skull Woods. Chisame got the hint in Palace of Darkness, I think, left side swamp being nothing. I think.
Of course, we also have that one item left in Thieves for Walter as well.
No, he got all items. He got 3 items out of the bag. The big chest just has the count.
I forgot.
That's fair. That's why we are commentating, and even if we both mess up, Norinata will always know everything about any location and probably knows at which time every runner got which item.
Professional. And Chisame right on Walter's tail. But Walter will be first to back into the cold stare fight.
And I wonder, he's gonna for sure try to put those puffs into the spikes, get some additional butter sword damage, and also keep them there to get a rather quick kill. See, what he's gonna do.
Nice.
That was a good double. Gotta be a little bit careful.
You're trapped.
I mean, luckily Walter this time has blue. He didn't have that the last time. Oof.
Oh, be careful, Walter.
Alright, one down. That's two down. Chisame also gotta watch out for his health. He's on one heart. He doesn't want to use the magic, or the blue, and it's just a... Don't die, Chisame. Oh my god. That is disgusting, cold stare. Alright, gets it done nicely. Alright, since Walter is gonna stock up on a potion, I'm assuming he's gonna go for Ice Palace. It makes sense, 3 items versus Spike F, and I'm not sure if Walter actually checked Skull Woods. That's what came in my mind. But that looks like an Ice Palace play. Yeah, I think so as well. Just Chisame went to Skull Woods. Oh yeah, and I forgot, Walter is still having hope.
Alright, Chisame is first into the Ice Palace. What do you think we'll find here? Fire Rod, Quake, both, neither?
We're gonna get a mushroom. Or a powder. Honestly, I think it's Spike Cave.
You think or you hope? Because I like the sound of hoping.
For the runners, I do not hope. But, you know, I think actually it is.
Quick ether, wipe out that room.
Because what makes me feel like this is Boots were blocking the Cane of Burna and the Cape. And that makes me feel like Boots are actual progression, not just for Desert.
You know, that never actually clicked in my head. This was all Boots locked.
I mean, it could be a classic Jabation, but, you know, things happen.
Yeah,
and that Wall Master in Ice Palace, that's not something you want to have at all. Specifically not before the cold.
No, that was a bit of a nightmare.
Wow, these hints are so unuseful today.
I found it particularly useful. Thanks, game. Alright. Oh, we're going for this bomb jump. That's brave. Gets it.
I mean, he's got the cape, but at that moment you don't do the bomb jump. You're committed to finding the big key. And what if you're gonna find Quake super early? and can go mode the rest of the dungeon, so I understand doing it.
Right. Well, I was just nervous. And in a miser, the bomb jump can actually be messed up depending on what enemies are in the next room. So he got lucky though. There were no floating enemies, so he was able to do it quite easy.
Alright, this room is always having the same enemies. Doesn't matter if it's Enemizer or not.
Yep, this one in the jelly room with the hook shot with the secondary bomb jump are always the same.
And there's Quake, that's go mode. That's why I do the bomb jump. And Walter's not gonna do it! Oh no.
You might just be clearing this room out. If you clear this room out, you can do the bomb jump. Nope, not doing it.
Alright, that's definitely an advantage for Chisame, but I think every one of those runners will kind of feel behind because of their respective... Ooh, and also Walter... Well, this might pay out for him if he's gonna find the big key first, that's fine.
Hey, there's my favorite boss.
I think that was the 6th or 7th hint that said some cache is somewhere, whatever.
I feel like this is a giant get-rich-quick scheme. Also, Chisame, be careful, please.
Yeah, that Vitreous is not fun. I mean, it's not too hard because in vanilla it's harder, but you don't want to die. Alright, there's Walter's big key if you need it. And that's Vitreous down. So we're still in shredding as go mode since we do not know if the fire rod is needed. I mean, we could go to land mode 2 and see a Trinex right there and be in an awful situation.
Yeah, but up until that point where we find that Trinex, I would treat this as go mode. Check the chests, maybe that are right in front of me.
I hope the runners know how to do right side without the fire rod. I assume they do, but if not, oh no. And 1 hour 15 minutes and 31 seconds, Walter enters go mode. Oh, potentially. And yes, Salga, I completely agree right there. Ice Palace Vidi Death is super off. Oof, look at this welcoming army of enemies in Mire.
Yeah, Aphorism by Ether now. Here we go on a Vidi.
Also, that Mire 2 is not fun. But he did it pretty good, I have to admit. Often enough, you hate your own sword beams, but in rooms like those, you want to have those sword. And watch it be a go mode Mire, and the fire rod is in the cutscene chest or something.
That would be the story of my life. You can be just sitting by the side and shooting arrows.
That last eye for Walter's not gonna play with it. Alright, no God Mire for us today.
Nope. is going to go ahead and check at least the first fire chest, maybe the second.
If he's gonna go for the cutscene, just do you think he's gonna wait? Let's see what's in here. All right, it's just a map. Do you think he's gonna check? I mean, it's just some seconds, but it could tell you where the fire rod is.
I mean, I would. In addition to the fire rod, you can get a hint on where a sword is, something like that. Even silvers. Oh wait,
Well,
they have silvers.
yeah.
I'm a derp.
Yeah, bottle vendor was kind of nice today. So he's gonna get this big key here. I think it's his last location. So big chest in Mire is one of those other things. And since he doesn't have a small key, he has to go this way to the video or to the. Actually, you know what, Seto? When we finish Mire, we have that little game we want to play. Do you want to tell the audience what's going to happen? I think we're going to see some.
Ah, yes. So at the moment that the boss in Misery Mire dies, we will open up the game. There are 22 chests in Ganon's tower that could contain that big key. And we'd like to guess where that key is going to be. It's the game. And winner, of course, gets bragging rights and so on and so forth. So, once again, once that boss is dead, get exclamation mark, the word bet, a space, and your number into chat. What are you picking today, Ravis? Going with normal?
I am sticking with 10.
Sticking with 10. I will stick with 14. And we got a bottle in Mire, by the way.
Quake was in Ice Palace above the beach. Also, Fish Food, thanks for your subscription.
Hey, welcome in. And Helmasaur King, not the best spot to fight him, but not the worst. That slime could be tricky.
I mean, come on, you would.
You can back up enough though.
Yeah, but you take Helmasaur anytime in here. You could have Vidi and Cold Sarah, whatever in this room. So Helmasaur perfectly.
I'm waiting for the version that combines two bosses in the same room.
Ooh.
Could you imagine fighting Vidi and Cold Sarah together in here?
That sounds fun. Alright, and he gets it done, so... I think we're still missing one item, so let's see if Helmasaur drops it. Nope, there is an item in the big chest, if I'm correct. I think Nori's gonna tell us as soon as she knows.
Like I said, I seen the bottle. That was all I seen, so... Yep, Nato says only the bottle as well. Either way, nope and out. Might as well. If we can get in there, let's go see if it's fire locked or not to begin with.
So, as a viewer, Ganon's Tower is always something I really want to see. Because in Animizer, this can be super interesting or super easy. Or even one in the moment and the other in the next.
Oh yeah. Especially the Gauntlet. You get to a super easy room, then a chaos room, then back to an easy room. Kind of like Turtle Rock, Ganon's Tower could be one of the easiest rooms in the game.
Yes. So the winner of this matchup, I mean, it's game 2. We could still see game 3, although Walter is a bit behind Chisame right now. The winner of this match will meet Frostbite in the semis. This is either way gonna be super interesting. Alright guys, get your guesses in. We're close to closing the game.
We'll be cutting that game off here very, very soon. So if anyone has not guessed yet, get those numbers in. Once again, it's exclamation mark, the word bet, 1 space, and then your number. And just for kicks, my 3-year-old picked number 3. He's sitting with me watching.
He's kind to the runners. I like that.
He's a good boy. All right, game is closed. Here we go, guys. Chest 1 is a small key and chest 2 is a bottle.
All right, torch is coming up.
Bob's torch, Carson. Let's see if you're right, buddy. Nope, just the bloopy.
This is still a winner of my heart. Oof, that wall master was... Is this a plan though? Oh my god.
That was so fair.
So you have to waste some time in the room to actually let this wall master spawn. Oh, never mind.
And pretty friendly room this time. I don't like the red style posts.
Yeah, they can be annoying.
Useless.
There's
6,
tempered.
Tempered sword. Nice.
Alright, we are up to 7. Next chest is gonna be number 8.
Number 8, firebar room.
Oof. Man, those wall masters are not nice.
8 is piece of heart.
Alright.
Walter's heading up the mountain himself now.
I was just thinking he could have a chance with Dark Magician, but only if he knows how to use the lamp, and we still don't know which actual enemies are in that room. So, probably gonna go the same way Chisame did. Although he could gamble. He could gamble, actually. By the way, there's a mushroom. He could go for Tile Room, because he did have some unfortunate death and might feel behind.
I was thinking that same thing. What if it was there?
I mean, let's be honest. If you gamble Tile Room and you find the fire rod, you sure go to the right side.
Right, here you go. Chest 10. 10 bombs. That's funny. 11 and 12 are big 20s, and sticks for 13. So I'm up next with Bob's chest.
Alright, we have 2 chests which we can check without sweating. This is Bob's chest, and also Tile Room. We could have a nice Trinex. That would be kind of fun. Oof, that's the big key.
Chest 14, thank you.
Alright, Seto, congratulations.
Yeah, bragging rights.
Yeah, I guess your child can learn something from you, in this case. Alright, starting the gauntlet soon.
Right. see how easy / hard this is.
Well, at least for now it's easy.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Walter's making his way left side, gonna be finding that key here before too much longer. And this isn't completely over yet. Any form of simple mistake on Chisame's side could tie this back up.
Sam has to be a little bit careful right here. He's on 2 hearts, but he's still got, I think, 1 or 2 blue gooses.
Oh, what are we doing, Walter?
Oh, wow. I mean, if it is the fire rod, then Landmolus would be shining. Things could happen.
Ooh, gotta be careful on Chisame's side.
Actually, Walter dipped out. I think he remembered he's not having the fire rod and doesn't want to mess around with the right side, only with the...
Gonna have to burn a potion.
Almost gets Waddle Mastered as well, but he...
It's actually a pretty friendly gauntlet so far.
I mean, this room is not too friendly, but it could be worse. And it's just a Moldom too, so... Moldom, sorry. So we do definitely not need the...
Yep.
I wonder if it's in the
Short and sweet.
validation chest.
That would be where it would be too, wouldn't it?
Oh, Chisame falling down.
Yep, it happens. Like, Same having a little bit of trouble reaching that, I forget what they're called now. Lever, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice.
Alright, I was just thinking, man, this room sucks in Animizer. You usually get a good feeling with using the cannon, but this one actually was pretty nice.
Ew.
But this one, oh man.
Come on.
Oh no.
Alright, we got a bottle still.
I hope he can get out there. I mean, he's got the cape. See, and you were talking about the cape being useless. Chisame there using it to perfection.
Ooh, yeah, it's better than dying, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Walter is starting his trek up the mountain now. Or up the tower.
Kind of a mountain.
Yeah.
A mountain full of problems.
Ew.
Double BMOs.
Ew.
As much as I would like to see this chest.
Okay, it's just a cold stare. As if to mock you for not having fire rod.
Yeah, I wonder if that fire rod was in the chest before, saying, if you take the risk to check this chest, you're gonna be rewarded.
Be careful now. Don't get knocked off and have to restart. There's one puff down. There's two, and got him trapped.
Walter taking the safety door, I do understand that play. You're not gonna see the validation chest for now. I hope you're gonna see it on Walter's side then. Although I do think he's not gonna do check it as well.
Right. All right, everybody's favorite trigonometry test. Had a good lineup, but misses all 3 shots.
Gets 1 in the second time. Nice double.
All right, and that's Aggie down.
Alright, and with that, it's time to fight the big pig.
All right, here comes the big blue pig.
I mean, we have tempered and silver, so this is probably the easiest room in all of the game for, because you know what's coming up.
Ganon having a small case of deja vu.
And he's gonna die. But it's fine. It was the first phase. He's got some time. I mean, he does not know, and he's gonna sweat, but he got some time.
I'm almost curious as to whether or not he did that. No, he had that many hearts. I was gonna say maybe a health refill, but it wasn't really much of a refill.
Yeah. Alright, gets a nice setup for this third phase. It's the pixel perfect.
Straight on the phase 3.
Oof, Walter, meanwhile, in that stupid torch room with that... Oh no, that's not fun to play. That's not fun to...
No, it's not.
Also, not having the fire rod and having to light that torch from this side, you have to be quick. Oh no. Okay, he's got blue goo.
Lined up, there's 2.
Oh, this is gonna be close for... Sorry, I couldn't see Walter, but GG, he got the pick down. Walter had to be really careful about his... Oh my god, was this close, but GG to Chisame. He's gonna win this race 2-0 and is gonna face off Frostbite 30-30 in the semis with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 35 minutes and 58 seconds. Get your GGs.
GG's in chat for Chisame. Also, I might shout out real quick, if you have not followed either one of these runners yet, give them a follow. They've consistently put on great shows for us. Time after time after time, just busted their hind ends on these races. Also going to shout out Nato tracking for us once again. And of course, Ravis for joining me on comms again.
I mean, shoutouts to you and Tresco as a streamer as well.
Yeah, don't forget Trez. He is on duty sick today and still on duty getting these out.
And both, or at least Chisame agreed to come for an interview, so I assume Walter's gonna come as well as soon as he's finished. See if Chisame's gonna wait in the waiting room. And validation chest just having 20 rupees, so I wonder where that fire rod was. All right, Kisama's in the waiting room. I hope we can pull him in soon.
You can just click in automatically.
And Chisame joined us. GG Chisame on your 2-0 victory.
GG's. That pesky Quake.
Yeah. So we were talking about Go mode around 30-35 minutes, just having the potential of Fire Rod and Quake. If we combined your items with what? So how do you feel about the seed overall? Oh, there we go.
I want to extend that question out to both of these runners, actually.
Yes.
We're joined well by Walter.
Audio problems, I missed the question.
So we were just asking how you feel about the seeds in the...
Stupid Quake. That's really all it was.
And of course, complete lack of fire rod for both runners.
There was no Trinex, it was fine.
We were waiting for it though, like Lambo 2 to be a Trinex.
I think I would have learned... Oh no, Lambo 2, yeah, that would have been awful. I was thinking if it was Molder 2, I think I'd learn how to hover right now.
Right. Learn it on the fly, it works.
Actually, Trinex can't be on Moldom 2 because there's 2 less space, but...
Oh, okay. Learn something every day.
Oof, Walter taking his death, but luckily he joined us, and GG Walter is...
Yeah, GG's.
Yes, GG, buddy. What do you think about this seed?
Was I don't know, it's a pretty weird seed. I think like at 30 minutes or something, I was 2 items from Go mode.
Yeah, it was like the hunt for the, what was it, Quake and like one other item, I can't remember.
Yeah, for me it was Quake and Kane. I was hunting for.
So just to keep you both updated, Walter, you made an early Death Mountain play while Chisame did Thieves down pretty early. So you had the boots rather early, and we were a little bit worried that Quake might be in pot or something because you did that rather early as well. Because when you're only looking for one item, this Thieves down left side or back side can also get like a left side swamp, and we were worried to you skipping that, but since you had to look for 2 items and there wasn't much open, you still got that.
I'm glad there wasn't anything in the big chest in Feast on Us for sure.
Yeah, Seto was mentioning you forgot the small key under the pod right before the...
Yeah.
Yeah, was that a deliberate skip to save time, or did you just completely forget to pick the key up?
Oh, it was definitely not on purpose. I was just thinking like, okay, I'm not gonna go straight to the boss, so I have to go to the back first, because I don't want to leave like two or 3 items behind. Then I don't know, I just forgot that key.
Yeah, I mean, you guys had a seat where pot was completely empty, swamp was completely empty, and that dang ice palace.
Yeah. I didn't want to go to Ice Palace until I had the cane, because sometimes Animeister kind of mess up with the bomb jump, so I wanted to make sure to have the cane for that. But I got cane pretty late too, so at that point it was pretty much just Ice Palace left anyways.
You guys had Spike Cave as well.
Yeah.
I put Flippers as progression, but I just didn't full commit because after Swamp and Zora region, I just ignored Ice Palace.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, you really want to go mode Ice Palace. Although I have to say, interestingly enough, because Walter, you just said it, because the bomb jump, you didn't do the bomb jump, but Chisame did. So Chisame could go to the boss, and you had to go for the big key. Luckily, you went to Quake rather late, so you had the big key before. But that was a major time save for Chisame in this case.
Yeah.
Yes, and I might also add, I was a little nervous about that bomb jump because Animeister sometimes messes that Ice Palace bomb jump up, but it didn't cause any problems today, so...
No fears. If I don't know what causes the problem, I I'm just gonna do it. I know it has something to do with was it the jellies? I don't remember what they're called.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically some of the enemies like alter the physics or something like that. It's the way I got it explained for me, I think.
I want to know one thing from both of you. So, what happened? Walter, first of all, that Palace of Darkness was amazing from the Animizer perspective. That's one thing I want to know how you felt about that. And also, Walter, you died at Cold Stare right there. And
Yeah.
Chisame, unluckily, had a little bit less, two less magic to fight against Cold Stare. So you both had to nope out. I wonder how you guys felt about those things happening.
Yeah, in the Dark Maze, I stunned, because we had like small magic as the stun prize, so I stunned like 2 enemies and killed them in case there was going to be a Cold Stare. But then I just died instead. I tried to focus on hitting the Cold Stares into the spikes, because they take gold damage from that, but I focused too much on that instead of dodging, so...
I forgot I burnt all my magic in the previous rooms because that pod was awful. So that was awkward.
Yeah, that bridge, for example.
Yeah, that bridge was pretty amazing.
Oh my god, the double spikes. What is this?
And also, I saw, I'm sorry, Walter, to say, but I saw the most amazing death in any seat I've ever seen. That Hinox in the hallway threw that bomb. You went back into the room.
Yeah.
Thought like, yeah, I'm gonna dodge that. No problem. Went back in, the bomb exploded, and you died. I'm sorry to say, but that was amazing.
I forgot it was like a super tile that wasn't gonna reset.
Also, that first Ganon's Tower torch room was also interesting.
Oh my god, that was awful. Wasn't even like
such a bad place, man. I'm glad I had the cape for that. But apparently I had enough magic, even though I had like 2 potions.
I had a blue goo that room, and I think I took like 8 or 9 damage from the spike and falling. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, Seto was saying while commentating that cape is basically useless unless Spike Cave, because we know Bumper Cave was nothing. And then this room came up, and it kind of felt like it kind of felt like the cape was progression just for this room and probably Palace of Darkness.
Yeah, this is I thought about picking expert for this first, but well, it's reasons like that I don't want to pick expert.
Yeah, I think we might have both like taken the 3 bottles, gone back out, filled them back, and climbed the tower again just for that room.
All right. Is there anything you want to add, guys? Because our restreamer Seto is a little bit sick, and Tresco is a little bit sick. I think Seto is also sick a little bit, if I'm correct. Is there anything?
Well, it's been a fun tournament. I wish all the best for Chisame in the future. And yeah, it's been fun.
GG's, good matches, Walther. I'll carry your spirit forward.
Yeah, you're playing against Frostbite, if I'm correct, right?
I should. Yeah. Should be bullying Frostbite next.
Alright then. Thanks to the both of you for running. Shout out to Seto and to Ravis for commentating and to Nado for tracking. I'm cutting this short here because my throat is killing me.
Oh, it's fine. You get some rest. Thank you for the
well soon, Tres.
I will be.
Everybody give some love for Tres.
Thanks again for watching. Thanks for the love. If you want to be back on ZSR tomorrow ZSR is all over the 3D Zelda relay race. So you'll have a 16 to 17 hour stream tomorrow, including Twitch front page, starting at 4 p.m. UTC. So if you want to be there, that's going to be amazing. Otherwise, go over to the friends over at Randomania, because they will host another quarterfinals match of the Challenge Cup tomorrow. Until then, thanks for watching, everyone, and later.
See ya.